Okay, so imagine this. You walk into a concert, you're having the time of your life, and then someone taps you on the shoulder and says, "Your ex is here." Not just any ex, the ex, the one you literally wrote a whole song about. That is exactly what happened to Taylor Swift this past Saturday night. And the way she handled it? Absolutely iconic. Stay with me because this story has layers. So here's the scene. Paul McCartney, yes, the Paul McCartney, actual living Beatle, throws an intimate, star-studded concert at the Fonda Theater in Hollywood. First show of 2026, his first live performance since his Got Back tour wrapped last year. The guest list? A who's who of the music industry. Taylor Swift shows up, looking incredible, and she's immediately deep in conversation with Olivia Rodrigo, two generations of pop royalty just vibing to a legend. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Also in attendance, working the room on the other side of the venue, John Mayer, her 32-year-old ex-boyfriend from back in 2009 when Taylor was just 19 years old. TMZ got the photos, both of them in the same room, neither of them acknowledging the other's existence. Now, let me give you some context on why this is such a big deal. Back in 2009, Taylor and John had this brief, controversial relationship. She was a teenager, he was a 32-year-old established musician. When it ended, Taylor reportedly wrote one of her most devastating tracks, a little song called Dear John, and the title, not exactly subtle. Fast forward to 2026, Taylor is now 36, engaged to Travis Kelce, coming off the biggest iHeartRadio Music Awards sweep of her career. Artist of the Year, Pop Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Pop Album of the Year, all in the same night. She's at the absolute top of the world. And yet, when she clocked that John Mayer was in that building, she did not freeze, she did not dramatically storm out. She pulled off what sources are calling the most calculated celebrity exit strategy of the year. She slipped out through a different exit. Girl literally mapped out a separate escape route. This wasn't panic. This was precision. Taylor Swift treated her ex like a fire drill. She knew the evacuation plan before the alarm even went off. And here's the detail that really got the internet going. Earlier in the evening at Tower Bar in West Hollywood, the two of them had crossed paths, and witnesses told the New York Post that when Taylor spotted Mayer, she asked, loudly, to be moved to the other side of the restaurant. So Saturday night at the Fonda, she wasn't leaving anything to chance. Now, the internet, as you can imagine, completely lost its mind. One tweet that racked up 500,000 likes said, and I love this, "Narrowly miss awkward encounter is just the professional way of saying you saw your ex in the grocery store and sprinted to the frozen food aisle to hide behind a bag of peas." But honestly, I think Taylor's response was perfect. No drama, no scene, no awkward hug for the cameras. She walked in, enjoyed Paul McCartney live, caught up with Olivia Rodrigo, and then quietly and efficiently removed herself from a situation that had zero upside. That's not avoidance. That's emotional intelligence. And let's not forget, this woman is literally weeks away from what is reportedly a June 13th wedding in Rhode Island. She has absolutely nothing to prove to anyone and everything to protect. Picking the right exit door is the most Taylor Swift thing she could possibly have done. So there you have it. Taylor Swift, John Mayer, one Beatle, and the most strategic exit in Hollywood history, all in one Saturday night. If that's not the most 2026 celebrity story I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Drop a comment below. Team Taylor's tactical exit, or does someone need to just have the conversation? I want to know what you think. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.